Welcome to my channel, Berserker Gang 2019. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you who are back, welcome back. Today we're out looking for a piece of wood to make a survival bow. We're in a hazelnut populated forest. This barbed wire. That's pretty dangerous. I have to come cut that. I saw this particular one right here. It's about the size of my fist. I can grab. 2 meters, pretty straight, no branches. That's our candidate right here. I'm not going to cut this tree all the way at the bottom where I was first intending to. I'm going to cut it leaving about this much. What that will do is it'll guarantee that that piece that I left grows more of these nice and straight shoots coming out of the piece down here. That will guarantee that I have in the future plenty more of these nice straight bow staves growing out of this forest here. So let's cut this. Be very careful when you're cutting down a tree, even if it's a small tree like this. What's going on up there? You kind of have to think 2 steps ahead, because the most dangerous part in the forest always comes from up. So we have to be careful. Okay. So we have our bow stave, roughly, I'd say 1.50 meters. Now, I made a mistake and I did not bring one very important piece to make this bow, to make it easier to make this bow, which is I did not bring a piece of string. Now I've searched this entire area. I found many things that may have worked, but were not suitable at the moment. I also thought about taking off my shoelaces, but then I didn't want to take off my shoe. It's cold and wet, and I might lose my shoelace, or someone might steal it. Anyway, we're gonna do this real simple. We're just gonna hold the bow out, kind of eyeball balance it, and then make that. We're gonna mark that off with the saw, and then we're gonna see where the front and back is. So we don't want to cut the bark from the back of the bow, which will be the actual front. So we don't want to damage that. Okay, so use this right here. Okay, so I'm gonna mark it now right here. So we're going to shave the bark off from just the front of the bow. Be careful to do this right. I think it looks pretty nice. Okay, well, still need some improvement, but I'm not going to be able to finish this bow today for a couple of reasons. I forgot to bring some string, and at the very beginning, when I marked out my handle, I wasn't paying attention very well, and I started carving the bow out in the wrong direction. I've managed to fix some of it, but I don't know if you can see on camera, the bow is bowed like this instead of away from me like I would have liked to have it, but that's not a real big problem. I could take this bow home and put it in the vise with some boards and straighten it out so that we have a nice straight piece of work. And when I finish this will actually be a nice little bow. Now, there's a couple of problems here. I can see I'm probably going to have a problem here at this piece here where there's this knot. It doesn't seem to be all the way down in the wood, so I may be able to shave it off, but usually the key is if you have knots in your bow stave, not to shave over them, is to shave around them to maintain the stability of the wood. But this already feels like a nice piece of material here. I can feel it has a swinging motion to it when I tap on it. Now this is green wood. This is not going to shoot nowhere near as good as a dry seasoned piece of wood, but I hope if I could put a string on this and fire an arrow, that's the idea. Now it was supposed to be a one-day project, but that's not going to happen today. So, but I do really like this. This looks pretty cool. Spent about 3 hours sitting on my butt that's about frozen now, and didn't take too long to find a piece of wood. This is a nice forest here. Lots of good pieces of wood. Probably gonna return to this place. All right, it's getting kind of late and we'd like to go home and have some dinner and warm ourselves up at the fireplace. I think Odin is watching. He's making sure I do a good job on this bow here. So thanks for tuning in. Like always, stay safe and see you soon.